You have found Authentic Business Adventures, the business program that brings you the struggles, stories, and triumphant successes of business owners across the land. Audio episodes can be found in the podcast link found at drawincustomers.com. We are locally underwritten by the Bank of Sun Prairie. My name is James Kademan, entrepreneur, author, speaker, and helpful coach to small business owners across the country. And today we're welcoming / preparing to learn from DJ Neuville, the owner of Haul It All. So DJ, how is it going today?
Good.
You got to tell us here, what is Haul It All? Let's start there.
We are a junk removal business. So we remove anything and everything that somebody does not want from their house, business, property managers, storage units, everything. We haul it all away.
So when you say all, you literally mean all?
Like, all,
is it
everything.
Like I got a busted up pool table, I got a grand piano, I have a dead cat, whatever?
Yep, everything.
It's going away.
Yes. If we can't do it ourselves, we find someone that can do it.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
And who, a typical client, is going to be somebody moving or someone that's been hoarding or?
I'd say kind of everything. Everybody, I mean, we get a lot of people that just have excess flow of garbage. You know, they got the Amazon boxes or,
That's the nicest way I've heard of hoarding.
just, holiday garbage or whatever that they can't fit in the garbage bin that costs.
All right.
Anything big or small. Furniture, this is a big time of year where people get new furniture. They call us, say, hey, I got my old couch. Will you come get it?
All right. All right. And so let's figure out, one, what do you do with the stuff? Somebody says, hey, I got this old beat up couch. Normally in college, I would swap. We just go curb driving looking for the better couch and then just leave it at the curb, trade it. What do you guys end up doing with it?
We try to keep everything we can out of the landfill.
Okay.
So ultimately, we have to take quite a bit to the landfill, but we try to donate whatever we can. We donate to Goodwill, Salvation Army.
All right.
Got some other local church rescues that we donate to. Sometimes we'll sell a few things if we have to, whatever we can. And I'm upfront to every customer. We just try to recycle or keep whatever we can out of the landfill, and that's our goal.
So the question that keeps coming up in my mind is, why would anyone get into a business where you're dealing with essentially trash or someone's trash, the whole trash treasure thing, right?
Yeah.
Why would you get in a business like that?
I started it because I saw a need through selling real estate where people are just stressed out. And that's where a lot of our customers come from. They're going through the process of selling a house. They got an accepted offer and they got to close in a couple weeks. And they got this stuff that's left that they don't want to deal with. And they don't have the time or the ability to take it to the dump themselves. And a lot of realtors will just call us and say, hey, DJ, can you come help this customer out? And
just empty it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I kind of saw that need for that. And there's always been junk haulers. And I think there's kind of a big gap between the big companies of junk haulers and your average guy who doesn't have a business, doesn't have a license, is not insured, and you're not sure, what's going to happen if that guy comes to my house?
Oh, okay.
So I took it right in the middle of, okay, we're going to be a fully professional company. We're not going to have a huge overhead like a big company. And we're going to provide the same services as a big company.
All right. So I imagine the big overhead, correct me if I'm wrong here, initially is going to be a truck, right? Or something to haul this stuff with.
Truck and a trailer.
All right.
So we have a 7x14 dump trailer that we use. It's essentially like a 15-yard dumpster that comes with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So we can literally haul anything and everything. Might take us more on one trip.
Yeah.
Depending on how much stuff you have, but.
All right.
But that helps us keep our costs effective too. I mean, we can handle something as small as one couch, or we can handle 10 couches.
Wow, somebody has 10 couches. That's a different problem. That is cool. So do you have to have a warehouse or anything to store some of the stuff if you're trying to sell it or recycle it or donate
We do. We do have a couple of just like storage facilities that we use currently. Eventually, that's part of our plan, is to have a warehouse to kind of help with having more, time to get rid of stuff. But
got it.
Yeah.
So you're a real estate agent now, right?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to branch off into hauling trash, essentially? Because I imagine there's some real estate agents that are going to say, hey, I want to call DJ, but I also know he's a real estate agent.
Yeah, and I'm very upfront to my real estate clients too that, hey, I'm not here to steal your customer. I'm here to just help service your customer.
Right.
And pass on the same ideas that I have that, hey, I'm here with, let's make this closing easy or whatever. Because a lot of times I found as a realtor, you're getting last second headaches. Like you go to do a walkthrough a day before closing and there's 10 cans of paint that your buyer doesn't want and they're upset about. And now you have a seller that's like, well, I'm not going to deal with it. And
I didn't even know that was the thing that
this kind of closes a gap. Oh yeah, people leave stuff behind in houses all the time.
No, I guess.
Yeah, or paint or whatever.
Yeah, the last house that we bought, there was a ton of crap in the basement, and it was mostly paint from
way back when.
Oh my
stuff
gosh,
it's all dried up, or you're never going to use it.
Yeah, it was a hot pink that I'm like, nobody should have sold this. Nobody should have said,
yeah,
this is the color, right? Nobody.
Yeah.
Yet here it was in the basement. I was thinking, how do you get rid of paint? And you look it up and it's like, dump it out, dry it, and then
it's a pain.
And then you got, oh my gosh.
And especially when, I mean, what I've kind of noticed is when people are buying a house, it's supposed to be a fun experience, a good experience.
Be, yeah.
It's not always, but it's very stressful. So, but you as a buyer, you're usually pretty excited about moving into it. And one of the last things you want to deal with is other people's stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of times buyers will just say, well, I'll just take the house and I'll figure it out. Well,
yeah, that's what we did. We didn't even know.
Yeah. This kind of bridges that gap where, you know, for pretty low fees, sometimes it's just a really low fee of just coming to get the few things that are left. And we help people out. So that
all right.
keeps everybody happy.
That is cool. I like it. Yeah, we, with my company, we answered phones for a mortgage company. And some of the calls that we would get from people were just like, you didn't think of this now? Or you just thought of this now? Like you're closing in 6 hours.
Yeah.
This seems like something that should have been figured out over the months before. But whatever. It's just that's we also have accountants that get calls on April 14th or April 15th really.
File my taxes. Yeah.
Be like, hey, can you file my taxes? I think they're due today. You think they're due today? So I get it. People procrastinate. It's a thing. So how do you market a business like this?
Really, referral and word of mouth is my huge portion that we do. I mean, we take a lot of pride that we ask every customer for a review, good or bad.
Nice.
And I'm very upfront about that, and that kind of helps us a lot. And then I do a lot of Facebook advertising.
All right.
Through Facebook targeting of different areas that I want to target and different interests that people have.
Is that something you do, or do you outsource that?
I do it myself currently.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Are you good? You get results from it?
I think I'm pretty good at it. We get pretty good results. Yeah. I mean, I know that as a business owner long term, it's not viable for me to be doing it myself the whole time.
Right.
But I just am trying to lay a platform, okay, this is what I want to do each week. And I kind of lay it on. Facebook's pretty nice. It lets me just kind of plan it out on a schedule. So I can go do a month's worth of advertising, put it in there, and that kind of helps the small business owner too to be on every single day or whenever you want to do it. So.
Sure. Yeah, I guess there's no judgment on whether you pay someone to do it or not. I've certainly paid people to do ads, and I've done them myself. And I'm not that good, but I think oftentimes I did a better job than the people I paid. I know for sure I did a better job than a lot of people I paid.
Yeah.
So,
yes. Yeah, I think I'm probably in the middle. I mean, I know there's great companies out there that do it.
Yeah.
And have great results. And I know that it costs a lot to get really good results sometimes too with some of these companies.
It does,
so you know, it's the fight of the small business to find a way that you can, and we stay very, very busy with it. So it helps us. So I'd say about 50-50 is referrals and our active marketing on Facebook, and just realtor marketing is where a lot that we do is just reaching out to local realtors, making us aware, hey, we're here whenever you need us.
Gotcha. So house has got to be emptied. We're here to empty that house.
Yep.
Peanut butter chocolate, super easy.
Yeah, and we pride ourselves same-day service. We don't charge extra fees for same day. If we
wow.
We can't guarantee we'll be the same day, but we'll do everything we can possible to find someone to get there to help you.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Tell me about the people that you have hauling the junk. You have yourself, but you also have, sounds like some employees or helpers of some kind?
Yep. I have one full-time helper and a part-time helper.
Okay.
They absolutely love doing it too. They love. My big thing, the reason I got into this is there was a guy that I was helping sell a house for him, and he does his business as well. So,
Oh.
hey, if you want to make extra money and you work hard, you can come
Yeah.
work for me.
All right.
So I did it for a while, and he kind of showed me the ropes.
Yeah.
And I love the physical part of it. And that's the same with my other employees that I have. They love the physical, being outside, being not on a set schedule.
Right.
Where it's the same. There's no monotony at all. We just never know what we're getting into.
I bet not.
And I keep it really, really fun. A lot of times I tell my guys, hey, we're headed to this house. And they're like, what are we doing? And I said, I'll let you know when we get there.
As soon as they open the door and the bats come flying out, right? We'll let you know.
Hey, there's a piano, guys. Let's
Yeah.
get this piano. Man, he didn't tell me that. No, came up to work today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So how do you find people? How do you find employees or the worker bees, whatever, to do the work? Because it's got to be sometimes when that piano's
It's
there,
challenging. It's challenging.
you got
yeah.
the big slate billiard table that's been cracked or something like that.
Yeah. What we pride ourselves on is finding ways to do it safely and really taking our time of, okay, like a pool table, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
You could take 4 people to haul that upstairs. And you can get it upstairs, no problem. I mean, it'll still be heavy.
Yeah.
But if you take 2 people and bring the proper equipment and cut it up or break it down,
Yeah.
you can save yourself a whole lot of time. Yes, you might spend a little more time, but you save yourself the manpower.
All right.
And the risk of it falling down the stairs.
Yeah. Your spine.
Yeah. So we take a lot of pride in going really slow and
All
just thinking the problem through before we just. I just think of it as here's my challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they said, math, you're going to use all these story problems. We use the story problems.
You have a 2-ton pool table that
Yeah.
has to go through half-ton set of stairs, whatever. All
So
right.
how do you do it? And we think of the most effective way to do it.
All right.
Sometimes it takes a little longer, but we're okay with that.
Tell me, you must have things like tube TVs or freezers or things like that where I don't even know. I mean, we had an old dehumidifier that's still sitting in my basement
Yeah.
because I looked online to try to figure out where I'm supposed to put this, and it essentially said, good luck.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge I think people have is they don't know what to do with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we pride ourselves that we find the places that properly take them. Like, for example, dehumidifiers and things that have Freon,
Yeah.
they go down to the local scrap yard.
Okay.
As long as you do it properly, they're okay with that.
All right.
So you just have to find the right avenues of where stuff is supposed to go.
Got it.
And that's kind of like our secret sauce of, okay, this is where we know to take stuff and solve that problem for
Mm-hmm.
people.
Is there are there ever trips that people call you up for and they're like, hey, I have an old spoon I want to get rid of or something like that? Where you're just like, the trip isn't going to be worth it for either one or something
Yeah,
like that?
I do get that, especially with my Facebook ads. Sometimes you get people that are not in the area
Oh,
that'll end up seeing it, and they'll call me, and I tell them, hey, this is how much it's going to cost. It's not going to be cost effective for us to come.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'll charge you, but I can help you find someone else that's closer to you.
got it.
And usually we work it out where it's just more cost effective, and I'll just refer it out to somebody I know.
All right.
We have a pretty good network of people, even really throughout Wisconsin.
Okay.
I know I've made different connections of different owners that do the same kind of work.
Nice.
So
And where are you guys based?
I actually live in Beloit, but I base myself technically in Evansville.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's where my kids go to school, and we don't have a physical location, so we cover all of Rock and Dane and Greene County.
Oh, that's
So,
pretty big.
It's a big
pretty
area.
big gamut,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a big area.
Everywhere this signal is reaching locally, I guess.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. You'll get calls later nationally, but it's all good.
Hey,
It's all good.
nothing wrong nationally either.
No.
We help them find, like I said, my goal is just, and it was the same in real estate, let's find a way to help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Yes, everybody wants to get paid at the end of the day. That's what business is about. But
Right.
let's find a way to help somebody. If we can help them, they like our service, they'll pay us, and hopefully refer to the next person.
Yeah.
And that's just what we always pride ourselves on.
Mm-hmm.
We help
That's
people.
cool. That's the name of the game. I love it.
Yeah.
So when you were working for this guy, did you end up buying the business from him, or you just moved
Nope.
into a different
We
territory?
just kind of we kind of merged off. And then we worked together with 2 different businesses, just kind of collaborating.
Yeah.
And he's semi-retired, and
Nice.
we just kind of went from there. He was kind of more of southern Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
like on the state line border, and I always kind of flocked more towards the Madison-Dane County area with being in Evansville.
Okay.
So we kind of really didn't smash heads there. And I've always realized that competition is a good thing.
Definitely.
that draws more brand awareness. Like I've never banged on my competition. The more haulers there are out there that are doing it legitimate, the better for everybody. There's tons and tons of business. If you just take a drive out on a country drive, you can see garbage and stuff everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
So there's all kinds of people that don't even know we exist.
All right.
And, you know, I'm trying to get out there and say, hey, we're here. We're here to help you. We're not super expensive. We're just here to help you in any way we can to get rid of something.
That is cool. You know, it's interesting because I had my great uncle passed away, I don't know, this had to be a decade ago. And we helped empty that house. And that guy, super smart guy, was a teacher forever. I want to say like 50 years, something like that. He was a long time. He had newspapers from Wisconsin Rapids of every major event for the past, whatever it was, 50, 60 years, something like that.
Yeah.
He had JFK getting shot, Challenger exploding.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right? Super cool stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it's the Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, no one's going to want
whatever,
it. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he had, I remember he had Wisconsin Blue Books, which I don't know exactly what they are, but they must come out every year or two, something like that. From like 1910 or something like that up to, I want to say current. So it was early 2000s, maybe late 90s, something like that. Super cool.
That's super cool, yeah.
Dozens of books. I'm like,
what are you going to do with it?
what am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
I ended up taking that stuff home because it was so cool. And then years later, I finally found some attorney that just wanted the blue books. I was just like, take them.
Yeah.
I feel bad recycling them.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can't trash them. Like somebody, these have value to someone. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, just take them.
Yep.
I don't know what we ended up doing with the newspaper stuff. But it was super cool to read through that.
Yeah.
Like Reagan getting shot and like, oh, I forgot all this stuff happened.
That's kind of a lot of the fun that we have too that I really love. It's almost like a historical treasure hunt sometimes.
Yeah.
When people say, hey, here's a bunch of stuff in my basement I don't want anymore. Like same example, we do a lot of estate cleanouts where someone passes away, the kids have gone through what they want, and now it's just time, okay, we got to get rid of that stuff. And it's a fun hunt. Yeah. You never know what you're going to find.
Oh my gosh, that's got to be cool. Other times it's got to be kind of
oh yeah. There's also,
how many attics are there in this place? That's
doesn't
funny.
end. Yeah.
So what is for fun, what's the grossest thing you've had to clean up?
Oof.
Or get rid of, I should say.
Oh, man. We had a house that a guy passed away and he was laying there for 5 days.
Oh.
So, and he hoarded food, like
oh man,
garbage food. So that was, it was pretty nasty.
All right. Was he still there when you had to come?
No, he was there. He was taken away, thankfully, the day before. That we do not haul corpse away. We don't deal with the body fluid part.
That's what the business card says, right? Everything but a corpse. Right?
But yeah, it was just a really long time renter for one of our landlord clients, and he unfortunately passed away and was not very tidy of a person.
I can't imagine what that smelled like.
It was awful. It was in September of last year, so it's still warm and there were many flies. But hey, you know, we do have the proper equipment as far as like respirators and suits, and all our guys, we all wear the stuff when we need to. We don't like to because it's hot.
Right.
But yeah, in that little apartment, it was amazing how much stuff he had in that little apartment.
That is full. So crazy. Now the guy's hauling away stuff in the apartment in this full garb, I can imagine. This guy's just living in it.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
he
gosh.
just thinks, yeah, this is the way I live. And we're thinking, this stuff's got to go.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you guys had to haul?
The biggest thing? I don't know. We've hauled quite a few boats.
All right. A boat?
Oh,
They
yeah.
Just call you and get it out
Oh,
of
yeah.
there.
Well, we had one that it was, I believe it was a foreclosure. It was a realtor that was calling, or a realtor calling on behalf of the bank.
Okay.
This boat had been in the backyard, I would say at least 20, 30 years.
Oh my God.
Filled up with dirt and water. So we had the full clean out of the house too, but that was part of the thing we were challenged with. They had 153 tires in the backyard. So we had an entire, if you look at my website, there's a blurb with that we haul tires, and there's a full entire dump trailer with all those tires on.
Wow.
And then, yeah, we had to figure out how to get the boat out of there. So we banged some holes in it with some mallets to drain the water out, hooked it up with a chain, and pulled it out and got it up on a boat trailer and got it out of there. Took it to the dump.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was that was a challenge, and we love challenges. I love it. There's nothing better than I liked when I show up to a place and they say, you're never going to fit all this in your trailer. And I'm like, game on, challenge is on. Just like the Tetris game in Nintendo. It's like, oh yeah, it's going to fit. We're going to make it fit.
Challenge accepted. I love it.
Yep.
That is cool. So what are some of the things that you've learned you've been doing this 3 years, I think you said?
3 years.
All right.
3 years where I've only, like about 4 years total when I worked for the guy.
All right.
And then 3 years.
So what are some of the things that you've learned from the course since you started till now? Where you're like, oh, I messed that up.
So many things.
All right.
I'd say every day I learn something.
All right.
Just to be smart, that it's not always the best solution is not always the fastest solution.
Okay.
Especially when moving big objects. Using leverage. Like, for example, when we move hot tubs, we use PVC pipes.
Oh.
Usually 2 or 3 people will tip them up in their side, and we'll put PVC pipes underneath them and you can just roll them right out of the yard.
The Egyptian way, right?
Yeah. Just saves a lot. I mean, just the way that I've learned different tips and techniques of, okay, this is going to take a little bit longer, but it's going to be safer to do it this way. And it's just stuff that really pushes my comfort zone. If you had known me before any of this venture, I used to work in an office, be on a desk, a computer. I never would have thought I'd be out in the heat, sweating, breaking stuff. And I absolutely love that. And I love that I'm able to go out and find different solutions for stuff. And I just have a good network of people. When I don't have a clue how to do something, I call up and say, hey, I got this boat. Like the boat was a great example. I didn't know what I was going to do with a boat full of dirt and water. And I called the guy and said, hey, what do I do with this? And he goes, well, first thing you do is punch a hole in to get all that water out of it.
All right.
And, just finding solutions that help people in that. And what I've also learned is when you get into a tough spot with a customer, just communicate with them, because I think everybody is very forgiving when you communicate ahead of time.
Oh, it's the name of the game.
Yeah. When you don't communicate, like, so if you get in a situation where, okay, this job's not going to get finished on time for whatever reason, or we're having problems fixing this. Here's what I can offer for you for a solution. Here's why this comes up. And when you get that ahead of time to people, or at least community people, everybody's really understanding.
Yeah.
And as opposed to, hey, I didn't finish the job. And they're like, well, I have to have it done today.
Right.
Well, okay, now you're scrambling.
Right.
So I think that's probably one of the big things I've learned is communicate. Just communicate the best you can to people. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to be very forgiving to you.
Totally agree. Yeah, with calls on call, we have this thing, does the customer know? So you have to ask yourself, does the customer know? So in being like somebody, let's say one of their clients or something like that, canceled an appointment, changed an appointment, added this thing or that thing, and you want to get that communicated to our client as fast as you can, and then whatever changes they have to make, you get it to the caller as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people just assume that since they know, everybody knows.
Yeah.
And that's rarely the case, especially for stuff like that when it comes to schedules.
Yeah.
And everybody's got their thing going on.
Yeah. Everybody's busy. I mean, everybody's busy. So
they end up with a boat in their backyard for 30 years. Apparently, they have too much going on.
Yeah, definitely.
I forgot I had a boat.
I left it there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's one of those, just keep track, man. Does the customer know? And if the customer doesn't know, tell them, right? And just take care of what needs to happen so that everybody can get their ducks in a row.
Yep.
Otherwise.
And I think it's big, especially we have so much information in this information age. You have so much that's in your head. It's so easy, like you said, to assume or forget to communicate. And if you just had taken that 1 second to do it,
right.
Boom.
Yeah.
It
doesn't take that much time, and it just keeps everybody can adapt rather than saying like, oh, by the way, there's a brick wall now in front of you, instead of like, hey, the brick wall moved, it's over here now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Tell me what's the plan? Is the plan to add trucks and people and build up, take over the world, or just maintain where you're at now?
We want to get bigger, but we don't want to get too big. We don't want to lose sight to our main core of hey, we are a smaller company giving affordable solutions. So our plan is by this time next year we want another truck and trailer.
All right.
And then eventually we do want to span out into the dumpster service, because sometimes that's just easier for people.
Yeah.
They just need that extra time for whatever reason to do it themselves and throw it in the dumpster. So that is our plan to get into that rental business at some point too, to offer, hey, if this isn't a good solution where you want us to take it out, we'll bring you a dumpster or a trailer to park there, and you can fill that up.
All right.
So that's probably the next couple year plan that we're planning on expanding to.
Gotcha. You mentioned earlier about the guys that are just like a guy with a truck and permits and stuff like that. Are there licenses or permits or certifications or whatever for this industry?
So the big thing is insurance.
Oh, okay.
Being insured and having an insured hauler is a huge thing.
All right.
We've had it happen. We just had it happen about a month ago where a lady had a brand new linoleum floor, and unfortunately what we were moving for is scratched her floor.
Oh,
and,
no.
We had taken the legs off of a hide-a-bed, and it just scraped the floor, and we were real upfront with her and said we apologize, and she was really nice about it, and we turned it over to our insurance company, and insurance is taking care of for her.
All right.
There's a huge gap, I think, and there's nothing wrong with just the guy with the trailer, but you want to make sure the guy with the trailer has got insurance or knows, just so you have liability-wise covered.
Yeah.
Because, it just doesn't take much for a couch or whatever, fall down the stairs, go through a wall, and someone gets hurt.
Right.
And then what happens?
Then you got a bad day.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, as far as license-wise, we haul to the Rock County dump in Janesville, and you do have to be licensed there. So it's pretty easy. It's an easy permit that you just pay to do. But they basically want to make sure that you are properly disposing of items.
All right. Is there some national association of junk haulers or something like that?
I'm sure there is. I haven't found it, but I am part of a lot of. There's quite a few national junk removal groups on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, and we collaborate all the time. We go on there and say, people go on there, especially newer business owners, and say, I got pictures of this that we're supposed to do an estimate for. Does anybody have an idea of how much we should be charging?
Yeah.
Or I posted on there a few months ago. We had our first hot tub that was actually in the deck that we had to cut out, and I never cut one.
Okay.
So we'd always just haul them away and not cut them. So I reached out to that group and said, hey, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
This is the right Sawzall tip to use.
Oh,
it made the
nice.
job super easy, and it just saves us from having to reinvent things.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee there is a hauling company somewhere in this country that has done everything that I'm about to do.
All right. So you have that
So I use
brain
that network a
trust.
lot. Yeah.
All right. That is super cool.
Yeah.
That's clever. I like it. I guess as far as location and stuff like that, are you running from Beloit to
Yeah.
Dane
Over.
County and all that kind of stuff? Okay.
Yep. So we just do it based on our customers, based on our schedule of when we can schedule people. We try to group people together.
All right.
But whatever we have to do, we're like I said, Dane, Rock County. Our primary is Rock County and Greene County, but we do most of Dane County as well too. But
Okay.
I will find a solution. I tell people I will find you a solution. I will not leave you hanging.
How do you figure out what kind of vehicle, what kind of truck to get to haul that trailer? Because in my mind, you want something kind of beat up already, because it's gonna get beat up.
Yeah, and I actually have taken the opposite view of it.
Oh, really?
My truck's actually only a year old.
Oh, nice.
And the reason why, for one, I want the professional business image.
Right.
Because I think, right or wrong, there's just a stigma in the industry of, okay, that's just a junk guy that has this beat up truck.
Right.
So I tell my guys, hey, look, I have this expensive truck. We need to be careful.
All right.
And it also raises awareness to, hey, we need to be careful, because that's our number one thing is safety. So if we're going slower and we're putting things in the trailer slower, we're less apt to beat things up.
All right.
So we take a lot of pride of, hey, but yeah, stuff does happen. There's just no way around it that.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense. I like that. When I was a mechanic, there were two groups of mechanics. I remember we got new uniforms, and you could always tell the bad mechanics, or maybe more learning mechanics. Because
inexperienced mechanics?
They had the red shirts, and the good mechanics, one that had been there forever, had white shirts.
Huh.
And I always thought a white shirt on a mechanic has got to be the dumbest thing in the world. But on the flip side, you know what you're doing, because that mechanic wasn't spilling a thing.
Right. And they took their time.
At least they weren't intentionally spilling a thing. Every once in a
Right.
while, things happen. But
Yeah.
I'm like, how many people are getting underneath the car with a tuxedo on?
Yeah.
But it was interesting how the white shirts, man, they stay clean.
And I just view it as it's a business asset. So
Yeah.
so part of my business, I know that I'm going to have a truck, and I'm going to want something that, hey, it's going to, one, start tomorrow and pull all this weight.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of went the opposite route of, hey, we need to have nice
All right.
equipment.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, it's funny where trucks have come from hauling. I borrowed a buddy's truck last, I don't know, October, November, something like that, to haul an old Plymouth truck, 1940, whatever. And it had a little display where it showed the heat or the temperature of the tires, their air pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what is this? It
Yeah.
had 50 million cameras for backing up. It wasn't a challenge.
It'd be, that's always been my challenge growing up. Like,
Yeah.
I was always thought before I even got into this, how am I going to back up trailers?
That's why that guy's boat was there for 30 years.
Yeah,
He tried to back it up
exactly.
once. He was like, screw this.
Yeah. Yeah, the cameras have made it so much easier and
gosh.
safer.
Yeah.
You don't have to have two people to hook up to a trailer, even backing in. We always have a person back there guiding us, but it really does help having a camera. Okay, you kind of see where you're at with stuff. It makes you kind of lazy in a way, so you got to be careful. Okay,
That's fair.
Don't just trust the camera, but it does help for sure.
No, that's totally fair. I just had my backup camera go out.
Oh man.
And when I back out of my driveway, I'm always like, you get within inches, right? You feel like a superhero because you can parallel park anywhere. My camera went out, and I'm like,
oh boy.
I don't have, like, normally before cameras, you would have the little mark. You'd figure out something to look at to be like, you back up to this point.
No, not
and
anymore.
that's your mark. Now I'm like, I don't know where my mark is. My screen is flashing. It's doing something. I'm going to run over this bush unintentionally.
Yeah.
So luckily I didn't, but that's how it goes.
It's good.
Yeah. You rely on stuff like that.
Yes.
It's funny.
Yes.
I used to make fun of people with backup cameras. And I'm like, these are the best thing in the world since headlights.
Yeah.
So, I get it. It. Tell me, as you grow, finding employees, is that going to be a challenge, do you see? Or in the end, it sounds like you're having fun doing this.
I'm having fun, and I mean, I do see it that it's going to be a challenge, but also if we can find like-minded people that are looking to have fun at work, and there's some really hard, hot days.
Yeah.
But we really do try to pride ourselves. Hey, let's try to make the best of this. Let's try to have fun with this.
All right.
So I think we'll be okay. I mean, and I think people are pleasantly surprised when I do it. People work for me. Man, that was hard, but it was only hard for about 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. Now we're back in the truck driving.
Yeah.
We spend most of our time driving to customers.
Windshield time.
Yeah, we spend lots of windshield time. And I'm like, hey, and that's where we have a lot of fun too, because we just keep it light, and it's, I tell people, hey, you want to take a nap? Take a nap. I'm driving. You're good.
Nice. We're all good. That's awesome. Sleeping on the job. Where else can you sleep on the job?
Get ready, because you don't know what's about to hit. You know about to hit you. About to hit with this safe or whatever we're about to move. So.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. I helped a buddy move a safe. We were using my engine hoist, and all I could think is, the manufacturer's got to move these on a daily basis. This is just another day for them.
Yeah.
And this, for us, it was a project.
See, they figure out a system, and we do too. We figure out a system. Okay, this is what we do. Do we need to use a dolly? Can we use PVC? PVC pipes are the best for big stuff.
Okay.
Because you can roll.
Even a safe?
Yeah, even a safe.
It's like, James.
And the little four-wheeled carts,
those
things are the best. They're the best $20 a business can spend.
All right.
Our hauling is just having a cart. Throw it on a cart. Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
Put it on wheels.
All right. That is cool. What are some things that you just want the general public to know about, I want to say junk haulers, essentially? I try not to, is that a good phrase?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, just that, our company for sure, we're here to help people. And I think a lot of people are too. They just want to come up with a solution for you, get rid of your stuff, and do it as the most efficient and best way possible for you.
All right.
And just because when there's ones out there that don't have the prettiest truck, whatever, I would say don't judge them. Just see what they are, see what they're all about. Judge them by their customer service first.
Yeah, if I had a junk hauling truck, thing would be destroyed. Because I guess there's sometimes you see the construction trucks where it looked like you hit every pillar you possibly could. But I think after a while.
And I guess the problem with that is you have to, I can't have my truck down.
Right.
I need that truck and I need that trailer. So, yes, I understand not everybody can just go out and buy a truck and do it.
Right.
But you got to have the most reliable thing possible. And, I just, again, try to take pride. Okay, this is my first image as I show up.
Yeah.
So I want them to be like, hey, that's a nice professional company that showed up. And they're not this giant company. That's where we're trying to give off.
Not just a dirty truck with a bunch of dirt balls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're very systematized, which is awesome.
Yeah.
How has your real estate business or has your real estate business fed?
Yeah,
The
they have fed
holiday?
each other. Yes,
Okay.
definitely. I've had situations where people call me, clean out in the city and say, hey, do you happen to know a realtor? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
And vice versa. They
All
call
right.
me up and say, hey, we got to list this house and we have a bunch of junk. And I'm like, hey, well, I do that. And they're like, really? We didn't know you did that because we would have called you a week ago to get all the stuff. Now we just have the leftover stuff.
Oh, funny.
So, yeah, and it's probably the hindrance to myself. I don't self-promote both of them enough.
All right.
Cross-promote, and but I try to as much as I can.
All
But
right.
it's hard to keep, both of them being
Right,
cross-promoted.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because I can clearly see how the two businesses are related.
Yeah.
When I had my printer repair company, shifting over into the call answering thing, people are like, you're the printer repair guy. And I was like, wait, well, I used to be. I'm not anymore. I'm the call answering guy now.
Yeah.
But people are like, no, you're the printer guy. So it took 5 years for that shift to happen.
Yeah.
Now yours, I would think that most people could relate.
Realtor?
Yeah, right?
Hauling guy.
Just
Here, we're right in the middle. We're here to help you with both if you need both.
Yeah. Because what house doesn't have to be sold that doesn't have junk in it?
Everybody's got junk.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's got stuff.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking,
Sometimes you take it all with you. If you want to take it all with you, that's more power to you. But you're probably going to call us at some point.
oh my God, yeah, right after they moved it.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have this?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That is cool. What are some things that, for the people across the country that may be considering starting a business like this, what are some things that you think they should know that maybe it took you a little while to learn?
Probably a mentor, a
okay.
business mentor.
All right.
It's just, again, with that, and mine's more just those groups
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook. There are people that have figured it out before.
Right.
So all you have to do is ask them. Especially, and I think what takes it away, if I were to call up a local competitor
Mm-hmm.
and ask them for something, they'd probably be like,
go
do I
for
really
Sam,
want
right?
to? Hey, I'm not going to figure that out. But now we're talking nationwide.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to like-minded individuals. They don't really care. They know I'm not going to fly over to Colorado and compete with them. So
I can get that hot tub out of there.
yeah. So it kind of removes that barrier, and you're like, hey man, I do want to help that person out. So there's
right.
people in that group that are fresh, brand new. There's people that have been there 30 years, been doing this for 30 years, and all you gotta do is ask.
All right.
And they say, hey, look, here's a solution for this, and here's this, and we keep that group really fun. And if people are really negative, they get rid of the negative people because we're trying to help each other. That's
Right.
the whole point of the group.
All right.
So I would say having some sort of mentor or being part of those groups, just don't feel like you have to reinvent everything.
All right.
And also one thing I've caught myself of, man, I just want to grow huge. Well, bigger isn't always better. Sometimes you got to have that foundation, like you said, something about, I try to be really systematic of here's what I do when I get a call. Here's what I do this. And though I'm not big, I try to treat myself like I am a big company.
Right.
So the foundation's there. If I ever do want to grow, we just say, okay, we're just plugging in more people or plugging
right.
more trucks. So I would say that was a little bit of a learning curve to, hey, make sure you have the foundation and be organized and just set yourself up as, I am a big company. I'm thinking as a big company, but I'm a small company.
Gotcha. What is an ideal size for a company like this?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Is it 3, 5 trucks, something like that?
I think it depends on just what you're willing to take on. And I mean, for what, I don't know. I don't know if there is a definite answer on that one. I mean, for me personally, I see it as more of like 3 to 4 trucks.
Okay.
It would be, like, I know that there are franchise companies out there that do it, and I think they lose sight of customer service, and they're trying to feed that overhead of we're a giant company, guys. We have to get out here and we have to get through this fast. And one thing that I try to do with every customer is, okay, we did what you wanted. Do you have anything else we can help you with?
Okay.
And sometimes they'll say, hey, well, do I have a few more things? Is it going to cost me more? Well, it might, but maybe not. Just going the extra mile and saying, is there anything else we can help you with?
Right.
Oh, my neighbor, a lady told me yesterday, my neighbor needs some help, so you might want to stop over there. Just asking the question of, how can we help you?
All right.
Can we help you anymore? Is there anything else we can do to help you?
That's cool. That's very cool. Do you, I guess without talking about numbers, how do you charge? Is it by the pound, by the trip, by the
So
volume of maggots? I don't know.
So we do it by how much stuff you have and what you have. Like, for example, like construction debris, it's going to obviously be heavier. So it does cost a little bit more as far as weight-wise at the landfill. So it just depends. I mean, it's more of based on what you have and how much you have of it.
All right.
But again, we try to pride ourselves. We're not taking there's some guys that'll take smaller trailers. So they'll have like a 5x10 trailer and they're limited in how much they can take. So obviously if they can make another trip, it's not very cost effective. So they charge more for it. So we try to say, hey, we have this huge space. We can take multiple trips, whatever we have to do. But I challenge people all the time. Hey, this is how much it typically costs if we fill this entire trailer up. And I said, but that is bigger than it even sounds.
Yeah.
And when I get there, they're like, wow, that trailer is huge. Yeah, it's huge. It's 7x14 of the built up sides, and it's a big trailer.
How big is it?
7x14, and
that's
like
a big trailer.
It's like 5 feet high. It's essentially like a 15-yard dumpster on wheels.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 feet high. Okay,
Yeah.
that is a
So
beast.
It's yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah. It's out on our website. You can see pictures of everything. We're family run too. We just try to keep as much as we can in the family. And
all right. What's the website?
It's callhaulit.com, I believe.
Callhaulit.com.
Yes.
All right. All one word.
Yeah.
Cool. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Man, it's just amazing. I've learned of businesses that are cleaning up after, we call them biohazard stuff, so like the dead body and stuff like that. Somebody's got to clean that up. You're cleaning up the junk. It's interesting. You go for a motorcycle ride in the back, whatever, just the old farms and back in the country.
Yeah.
You see junk everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's not a day that goes by when I'm on a motorcycle ride that I don't think someday somebody's going to have to get rid of that. Right?
I think that every single day, and I'm like, you'll be calling us someday.
You
need us. You don't even know it yet, but you need us.
A boat sitting there for 30 years, or you see stuff that you can't even tell what it is anymore. Yeah. It's got so many weeds and plants and stuff like that around it. And then I think, whose idea was it to just park that boat or park that tractor or whatever, and they're just like, I'm going to take care of that tomorrow. And they don't. It just sits there. And every time they mow their lawn or do whatever, they're like, I got a boat or whatever.
Still have it. Yeah.
Like you think, I can't fathom people just ignoring stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
they do.
I don't know. People probably look in my garage and say, do you have this car anymore, James? What do you have parts for it for?
And you know what I tell people? A lot of people are embarrassed that they have the stuff they do. Say, hey, don't be embarrassed. We've seen it all, A to Z. I mean, we're here to, we don't judge anybody. I mean, we don't laugh at you, nothing like that. We're literally there to help you. So
it's a challenge, right?
It is. Challenge accepted.
We'll take care of this,
yeah, we'll take care of it for you.
And I can only imagine the person that had that boat in their backyard, once that thing was gone, that had to be a huge weight off their shoulders.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, because it's so whole. I've been staring at that for 30 years.
Yeah.
Or whatever, staring at whatever they have in their backyard. That is cool. Have you ever come across something where people are like, I don't want this, get it out, and you're like, wait, this is worth $50,000? Or something?
We did have a couple wood burning furnaces that a lady wanted to get rid of, and we said, you know what? To be honest with you, these things are so heavy and they're in such good shape. You're better off just leaving them down here if they're not really bothering you. They're in their basement.
Okay.
Sell it with the house someday. They're an asset to the house. Just leave them there. It'd be better for you.
All right.
So because it's gonna be expensive. I say it's gonna be expensive to remove them.
Yeah.
Plus they're worth something, so just keep it for the house.
They're just all cast iron?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
and one of them was newer. Her husband had bought them and then he had passed away.
Okay.
So he had put it in I don't know how he got them in there.
Wow.
But somehow she said it was several years when they got them put in there, but she doesn't know how they got in there.
All right.
But, yeah.
Dang. That's cool. That is cool. It's got to be fun.
It is fun.
How about business advice? Do you have a chunk of business advice that you've learned along the way? You've been in real estate a while.
Take care of customers.
Oh.
Just take care of your customers. Find solutions for people, and that'll keep everybody happy. Find a way, and they'll keep calling you. I mean, we get repeat customers all the time.
All right.
That's a huge part of our business.
Nice.
Hey, DJ, we got more cardboard. We got more. The kids have more stuff they want to get rid of. Just keep taking care of customers, and we've already seen that snowball where.
Well, that's awesome.
We just get a lot of people that just keep calling. Hey, We somehow keep getting more stuff.
Amazon
keeps shipping. Yeah, Amazon is a huge portion. We get tons of cardboard. I mean, we have different people call us say, "Hey, we have lots of cardboard." Great, we'll come recycle it for you.
Wow. All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
I love it. Well, DJ, thank you so much for being on the show here.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Can you tell us the website one more time?
Yes, I think it's called How It All Guy. Call How It All or Call How It All Guy.
All right, we'll find it and type it on the screen here so that people know. All right.
Thank you.
How about, do you have a phone number?
Yep, 608-490-0205. Text or call me anytime.
608-490-0205.
0205.
I love it.
Yep.
This has been Authentic Business Adventures, the business program that brings you the struggles, stories, and triumphant successes of business owners across the land. We are underwritten locally by the Bank of Sun Prairie. If you're listening to this on the web, if you could do us a huge favor, smash that subscribe button, give it the big old thumbs up, and of course, comment and let the world know that DJ is here to haul your junk, save for your dead bodies, right? Haul it all, except for things that had a pulse. Humans that had a pulse, I suppose. We'll just leave it at that. My name is James Kademan, and Authentic Business Adventures is brought to you by Calls on Call, offering call answering and receptionist services for service businesses looking for growth on the web at callsoncall.com, as well as Draw In Customers Business Coaching, offering business coaching services for entrepreneurs looking for growth on the web at drawincustomers.com. And of course, the Bold Business Book, a book for the entrepreneur and all of us, available wherever fine books are sold. We'd like to thank you, our wonderful listeners, as well as our guest, DJ Neuville, the owner of Haul It All. Tell us that phone number one more time.
608-490-0205.
Awesome. Past episodes can be found morning, noon, and night. The podcast link found at drawincustomers.com. Thank you for listening and watching. Stay awesome. And if you do nothing else, enjoy your business.